What's going on? It's your man, the YB, back once again. Big shout out to my doggy. Arthur DS1 and Porter for coming through and boosting up the coins. So, we got another leak for you, man, right now. Regarding Mike, Iron, Tyson, and Jake the Fake Paul. Listen, here's a sparring leak. No one's seen this before. Exclusive to the YB. Let's watch it, folks. This is Mike Tyson. The only known sparring footage he has. In fact, you know what? Let's play it here. Watch this here.
Video so more people get to see the full footage, and share your thoughts on Mike's sparring in the comments below.
Who else can do it but me? Who else is he gonna fight? We got a YouTuber fighting the greatest fighter that ever lived.
Do you think he's ever stood across from a man with the sort of intentions you can have inside a ring?
Well, he may have been in the ring with people with the same intention, but the actuality, no.
Should he be scared?
He should be very scareful, yeah. Let's go, be careful.
I think he's a mitt warrior. The Instagram videos are cute, but we'll see what happens in the ring on November 15th.
Too much head movement.
We'll see if he still got it.
Oof. To people, you know, I'll play the rest of it. Scrap it. Just quick, man. I'm sorry. Fake Paul gets smoked. Look at that there.
Mike Tyson definitely dominated this sparring session, but it looks like he got hit a few times on the way in. The head guard makes his head a bigger target. Without it, I think he'd be even slicker. Do you think he could knock Jake Paul out in November? Let me know in the comments.
So, folks, there's the footage. If you want to watch it yourself, it's probably worth it in full screen. Go on this cat's channel, MM100. You can see the there. Anyway, listen. From what I see here, in fact, that AI voice makes a good point. The head guard does make your head... Oh, I don't like sparring with a head guard at all, if I'm honest. I just think it makes your head heavy. You can never get out of the way of things with a head guard on, ever. It's like your head, it's like it's a big thing. It's like an extra big, I don't know. I don't like it. I'd rather to go lighter to the head. Dig to the body, lighter to the head. I mean, I'm skeptical. As long as things are coming at you quickly, you don't need to put a whole bunch of power on. So there is an element of more speed generates more power, but you can just kind of slap things out quick, right? If you slap things out quick and not dig it in, you're still dealing with the speed. You don't need to be getting pounded in the head, right? To train. That's my opinion. It's your reactions to shots. And really, the more power you put on something, the slower you kind of load it up. The more you load something up, the more obvious it's going to be. If you can learn to react to quick, snappy shots, you're going to be able to see the big AJ sling down to your waist shot miles off. Anyway, the first observation I'll make on this sparring footage is, of course, it's annoying. Listen, Mike's 60 years old, so I get why he doesn't want to put sparring footage out. People, Fake Paul is like 30 or 25 or whatever. He don't put no sparring footage out, but it is annoying that we don't get the full... You can't just see him working, but I get why he's hiding it. Yeah, he needs to be somewhat coy. So my first observation is, though, this guy here, his opponent in this spar, can box. Is a traditional kind of boxer, and you can pick this up from... Where can you pick it up? And I don't believe the guy's a bum either. I saw a clip a minute ago. But you can tell Mike's opponent, he's not completely useless. Just by his form. And really, he's not really a bad. This cat here isn't really a bad imitation for Fake Paul. He's got the same lumbering style. Here we go, this is a bit here. So you can see here, the guy is doing the moody shoulder roll. He's catching the hook there. He got clocked over the overhand right. But the point is, you can tell that's someone who, he's not the sharpest kind of, he's not James Amar Tony, but you can just tell by the way he's moving, he's boxed before. Fake Paul can't do that. Fake Paul wouldn't be able to, he wouldn't have the IQ to try and roll something here and catch it here. That looks pretty tight, right? Look, watch. He catches the hook and then gets clapped. So Mike's too intelligent, people. Yeah? He had that cat all focused on, was it the right hook or the left hook? Like a right hook. All focused on the right hook coming. Couldn't be the right hook, could it? Wait a minute. Oh no, it starts off a left. So he's throwing the left, Mike's throwing the left hook. And then the right hand. Perfect combination. Left hook, right hand. Sets it up beautifully. Especially for the leaky deaky. But that little segment there shows you, man, what time it is. In fact, Mike jabs. What is it? A jab, step. It's just all over him, man. Fake Paul gets smoked. And I've already put some money on. I'm probably going to put 40, 50 quid on. You put 40 quid on Mike Tyson, you get what? About 130 back profit. Profit off 30, 40 quid. Yeah? That's what I'm fixing to do. I'm fixing to make 150 off this fight. Because Fake Paul's no good. I don't think Fake Paul's as good as this guy here. Yeah? And during this spar also, Mike is constantly, as he's always done, but he's getting you back to the ropes. Yeah? He's nursing back to the ropes. Look at that there. Look at that step there. That's like a young head step there. What is it? Feint and then feint to the head, jab to the body. Look how quick that is. Watch. Feint to the head, jab to the body. Fake Paul's not gonna. He's no good. He's used to boxing wrestlers or Mike Perry like. Fake Paul's not gonna know what to do when a double jab slapping him in his mouth. He's gonna completely discombobulate him. He's not going to know what to do when Mike's feinting upstairs and stabbing to the body. He's not going to know what to do when Mike's herded him back to the ropes and now he's shit out of luck and he's got nothing to do but sit there scared. Fake Paul can't even defend himself like this. The guy that Mike Tyson's sparring with can. He don't know them. He doesn't have. Look at AJ, for example. AJ does not have the right fighting instincts. He's been doing it 15 years. Some people just don't. And Fake Paul, he's always been backpedaling. Even when he fought Woodley. He's always going backwards. He doesn't know how to hold his feet. He's not comfortable. People, Tyron Woodley's shit. He's no good. And Jake Paul, Anderson Silva's 60,000 years old. And Fake Paul was backpedaling, running from them. If you can run from Anderson Silva in boxing, what are you going to do with Mike Tyson? Yeah? You're going to be running, panicked, and that's even before any shots are flying. Jake Paul was already running from Woodley, already running from Silva. That was before any shots were flying. Them two didn't throw no shots like that. No good. And can't box. And he was running. What happens then when Mike's herding you? You're not sure whether you're coming or going, and then he's whacking you on the inside. It's very hard. Yeah? Especially with these new age coaches. These new age coaches don't teach you how to be toe to toe, elbows in, chin down, just working away and having a look. I've got a leaked sparring footage coming. Let me show you now actually quickly. Put your man on. This is the sparring you never see these times. You'll never see sparring like this anymore. What is going on here? It's pissing me off. You'll never see this sparring. Is it here? Is that it? No, it's not. Are you having a giraffe here? What's going on? No way. Definitely don't tell me I didn't save it, man. That's going to piss me off. Old school sparring. Here it is. You man watch this old school sparring. Look at these two cats here. Look. This is Holyfield and David Tua. Yeah? The new school heads, they don't spar like this. This is why you got Richard Riakporhe, Chris Billham-Smith, Lawrence Hug Coley, and Jayappa Hugger. They don't spar like this, in the mix, just snuggling in and working away. Getting caught, keeping it tight. Listen, the thing is, like, you can see these men are still getting caught in places. The point is a fight. Yeah? And if you watch Jayappa versus Bradis, he got caught anyway. His face is all bust up. Last time his jaw was broken. So it's no good not training this way. You have to be comfortable spark in front of a man in a fight. That's the bottom line. If you can't be comfortable spark in front of someone in a boxing ring, you're in the wrong job, man. And that is the new generation. The new generation's Vladimir Klitschko, jab, jab, grab, and or just grab. Don't even jab, just cling on for dear life because you're scared to fight. Look at these cats here. And Jake Paul does not have this. Jake Paul has a bunch of bum lickers around him who is sitting there bum licking his ass crack to be put on. They're not going to have him in proper sparring situations. They're just not going to be doing none of this stuff because they're new school. Yeah, you can say, oh, YB, Jake Paul's hired some 50-year-old black man. I don't care. They're bum lickers. I've seen fake Paul's skills. If I was training fake Paul, based on what he does, I'd have him in a 4-foot ring, sparring people. Just get in this 4-foot ring and stand there and fight. And get comfortable learning what to do. I'd start off at a low intensity. I'd tell the sparring partners and Jake Paul, start off, I don't want loads of loading up. It's not about knocking someone's head off. Just get touching, get comfortable, right? Start there. Start at 20% effort. Just literally touching. You know what I'm saying? Or start at body sparring, toe to toe, no backing up. And then gradually build up. That's how you do it, people. Simple as that. It's as simple as that. The new age, though, it's like, ooh, watch new age sparring, people. Watch new age sparring. You never see them on top of people. Working away. You never see it. It's all like jab, jab, and box, and look, have a look, and have a look, and have a look. There's no one in there that's working away like the old heads. And that's why they can't... There's a reason it's an art. Inside fighting is the most... it's the highest level thing you can do. Anyone, yeah, can be 7 foot tall and then flap a jab out there like Tyson Fury. I hate to break it to you, man. That's the truth. Anyone can be 20 foot tall and fight someone 4 foot tall and stick a jab in their hand. A lot of the Lennox Lewis homosexuals like to believe that, oh, it's amazing. Listen, Lennox, you're 6'4", 6'5", fighting David 2 or 5'10". Who can't jab him and grab him? That's not that fascinating to me. I'm sorry. Oops. It's not. Vladimir Klitschko, the same thing. You're fighting midgets and jabbing them and grabbing them. It's rubbish to watch. Boring. And I'm not interested. Me personally. You, man, who love that, good for you. I'm not interested in it. I'm not interested in some big dude cling on to someone and hang on to them. I like Lennox in some respects, but he did way too much hugging and way too much faffing about. He didn't really want to get stuck in it. Lennox really was the start of the loss of the old school. He was the start of the end of the inside fighting. Lennox was. That's the bottom line. Lennox was the start of the end of inside fighting. And he was the start of jabbing and grabbing. He wasn't as bad as Vladimir Klitschko, but he was the start of, oh, I'll just grab you because I'm big and long. Yeah, that's where it originated, Lennox Lewis. And then you had people like Klitschko who came along, Vladimir, and just made it even worse. Lennox, to be fair, he would throw some spiteful inside shots, but not Vladimir. He would not, after he got popped up by old school heads. Old school heads, they chewed up Vladimir Klitschko's ass. Do you understand? Old school heads who want to fight, they chewed up Vladimir, they would have chewed up AJ, and they would have chewed up Fury and spat them out. You saw that already. Fury went life and death with Vladimir. Fact. Yeah? Them old school heads, Corey Sanders or whoever, they spat lad out. Had him quitting and all bust up. That's what the old school does to these new age cats. They just would do that to them. Because they can't fight like that. They haven't been taught how to. You got Rob McCrappen, he's all like, it's all long and faffy. It's all long and faffy with AJ. I believe it was Tony Sims who taught AJ how to really fight. It was not Rob McCrappen. Rob McCrappen's all like, yeah, jab, tie him up. They didn't even teach him how to tie up properly. AJ does not know how to tie up properly. How can you be in the amateur game and boxing 10 years, Rob McCrappen, and you ain't know how to tie up? How's that possible? I ask. How's it possible? We don't know how it's possible. So forget about Rob McCracken. He ain't like all these old heads. He might be the head of the Olympic squad. He ain't teaching no one how to fight on the inside. Who's come out of the Olympic squad knowing how to fight on the inside? That's why I don't watch amateur boxing. It's all faffy. It's all slap, 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 loosey goosey, slap, 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 dance in, dance out, slap. There's no real fighting in there. It's slapping around and dancing and prancing and skipping. I don't want to watch skipping people. I don't want to watch skipping and flailing. Yeah, that's what amateur boxing is. Amateur boxing is a skip and flail fest. They're like, yeah, it's rubbish, no good. I want to see people chin down, hands up, going in there and just banging away. You saw the sparring. Let me put on again for you, man. Put you, man, on. Yeah, I've just showed you what I want to see. This is what I want to watch on my TV screen. This is what I want to watch. I want to see the angles. I want to see the body movement, the lateral, the waist movement. These cats here, they're never more than a step or two out of range. If they take a step back, they're coming straight back in. Look at this here, look. Just working away. Neither one of these dudes here is shitting themselves. Do you understand? None of them are scared to be where they are. They're happy there. No one's clinging on for dear life, people. No one's clinging on for dear life. They're working in there. Old school. Old school. Yeah? Lost art. Anyway, back to fake Paul. Mike's too quick. Mike Tyson's too quick. He's too strong. I don't care how old he is. Unless his footage has been sped up, he's too quick for fake Paul. And I think the gloves as well. The gloves are quite big, which is only, well, I don't know actually. It can go either way. Big gloves mean your arms get tired. I mean, you generate less force. That said, for a peekaboo stance, it gives you much more protection. But really, I'd prefer Mike to have smaller gloves, because fake Paul's going to feel the power more. It's probably, Jake Paul being younger, is going to benefit. It's not going to hurt him as much, although he's blowing. Even in 10 ounces, he's blowing. Fake Paul's blowing out of his arse after 5 minutes. Literally, he's all sweating and literally gassed after 5 minutes in there, man. So, who knows? But yeah, Mike, in theory, he'll have more coverage. When you have bigger gloves on, you don't have to work as hard to defend yourself. The glove's just there. So, what pays there is good form. If you can keep your chin down, the glove does most of the work for you with massive 14-ounce gloves on. When you got them little 8 or 10-ounce gloves, you can have your hands up and it comes straight through the middle or around the side, the back of your head. It's one of them ones. But watch Mike here. I think you see Mike slip at this point. Watch his slip. The jab comes. See that? You see them reactions there? With a head guard on. Watch. He slip. Quick with a jab there. That's the thing though. Fake Paul's jab is so ponderous. It's not a little slappy out jab. Fake Paul looks at the floor, steps in with his heavy foot, his big 300-pound bag of milk foot, and he steps it in. I'm telling you now, you're not gonna. I don't believe he's gonna catch Mike like that. This dude here is just kind of pushing it out and bringing it back quickly. Fake Paul lumbers forward. Mike's gonna slip that off. He's slipping that jab off. And you can see the sequence here, I'm predicting now. Fake Paul's going to throw a jab. Like this one here, watch. He's going to throw a jab. It's perfect there, look. He throws a jab. And Mike's already dipped under it. And this right hand here. Oh, stop it. Why is it doing that for? Why would you muggle me off on the perfect frame? There you go. So Mike, slip that jab. And the shot's going to come over. Right hand's going to come over. He's going to go, boop, bosh. And Fake Paul going to be, if he's not knocked out, I'm not going to say like the AJ homosexuals would. Oh, he's going to knock Fake Paul out at the first chance. He doesn't have to knock Fake Paul out. The same way I told you. I said, if Dubois hits AJ hard anywhere, he ain't going to want to fight no more, and he was finished, and that was true. I'm telling you now, I see the same thing in fake Paul. It's all fun and games now because he's knocking wrestlers out. If Mike Tyson, the only way fake Paul wins this fight is if he just clips Mike. The same thing I said for AJ versus Dubois. If Mike Tyson lands something significant first, the fight's over. Fake Paul will go into survival mode and run for his life, and I believe he'll probably fake an injury. That's what I think he'd do. And pretend he was injured, that's why he couldn't do nothing. I think it was here, the sequence. So Mike gets plopped with a jab, but he's dipping. Look, here, it's what I'm talking about. So the guy throws the jab, Mike dips it. Watch him throw the right hand, I believe. Oh no, that's not what it was. There we go, that was it there. So he dips and actually throws the left hook or something. Oh no, he's coming with the right hand, around the side. Either way, the point is, fake Paul can't box. Fake Paul can't box, and Mike Tyson can. And he's going to be dipping, slipping. Not like he was when he was 18, but it's going to be something similar. And fake Paul's not that level. We're not saying, oh, let's watch Mike Tyson. If it was Mike Tyson versus Beterbiev, then it's going to be over for Mike Tyson. Too young, too fresh, too good. But fake Paul is useless. Completely useless. He will do nothing with Mike. At all. So if you want to make some free coins, if any of the Anthony Johnson homosexuals want to make some free money, you know what to do. Yeah? I'll show you right now. There's no cap here. I put some coins straight on Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson, Betfair. Come on, people. It's on my history. Stop playing. Oh, the odds have gone up even more. That's mad. I might have to put another bid in still. So you put a tenner on now, you get £30 profit back. About. Yeah, look at my odds here. I got 3.95 odds. I put a tenner on, 30 quid profit back. Let me put some more coins on this one. 4.3. Put another tenner on. Put another bid in. There we go. So we got a tenner on so far. I thought I put more coins on it. I must have cashed out after the industry. I had about 50 quid on, and then Mike got injured. It was sick as a dog. That's the risk here, I guess, isn't it? The fact that Mike's sick as a dog right now. I'm sorry, people. I have a problem with gambling, yeah? And I can't allow myself to even think for a minute that fake Paul going to deal with Mike Tyson. I'll have to lose £50 on principle on that one, especially with these odds. If the odds had Mike as a favourite, I wouldn't have touched it. But Mike are essentially 3-1. Mike is a 3-1 underdog against corny-ass fake Paul. I'm obliged, people. I am spiritually and morally obliged by Odin, the god of war himself, to go down fighting with Mike. I've got to put my coins on there. I've got to. Because fake Paul's no good, and I believe he only wins if the fight's rigged and a fraud. Yeah, if this fight is a man in a drag, then he lose. If it's not, fake Paul gets cooked, and I can't wait. It's not long now. What, 6 weeks? Bosh! He getting cooked. That's what you best believe. Anyway, let me know your thoughts, people. Smash the like button, subscribe, like off the bell, 100%. There's no doubt about this one, people. Stop it.